and welcome to the 23rd, I believe, episode of Sessions with Spirit. I am your host, Jean Rose, aka JJ, though I do also answer to JR. I went ahead and I pulled a card for everyone, especially with the weekend coming up. The card was from the Litha deck from Session or Seasons of the Witch, and it is Scavenger Hunt. This card is number 32, and it is all about what you thought was hidden is hiding in plain sight. So essentially, the answer to your problems is right in front of your face. You just need to take that step back and look at the situation with a new perspective and fresh eyes. So just know and understand that, especially in moving forward. I know sometimes it can be awfully confusing, especially when not knowing what to expect and facing those dreaded unknowns. It can be a little bit daunting and even overwhelming. So just know and even expect things to work out and to fall into place. Like I said, Scavenger Hunt is a wonderful card. You just need to look past your own nose. Yes. So that is wonderful. Guys, we're going to be taking two callers tonight. Yes, we are. I do not have any requests from my followers this week. Reason being is I want to talk a little bit about next week. Next week is going to be episode 24. I'm quite excited about that as I'm going to be speaking with Lorraine Anderson. She is actually the author of the Seasons of the Witch decks. So I am so proud to have this opportunity. So that'll be next week, yes. And I'll be going over some of the answers to the questions that I asked her during the interview. Unfortunately, she cannot be with us this late. However, I am going to speak with her during the day. I have a meeting set up with her, and I will be asking her questions. And I also have up on my Instagram questions that I'm taking. So if you have something that you want to ask Lorraine, by all means, hop on over to my Instagram. It is Tarot by Genos, also Jeannie Bean 724. Either one, and you can post your question for Lorraine Anderson. So, guys, we're just waiting on our first caller. We have Liz in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. She is ready. So let's go with her. Hello, Liz. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I am doing well,
I'm
love.
very well.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, my
Yeah,
love.
thanks for having me on.
Oh, you're so welcome. It's a pleasure. What are we reading on tonight?
Pardon?
What are we reading on tonight?
Oh, I would just like to know a little bit whether I will be moving soon and sort of business and love, if you've got anything that comes through.
Sure. I'm going to pull first on your moving question. I did get a yes. Love, though you're going to want to put some thought into where you move. So don't be so quick to take the first place that pops up. You definitely want to invest some time and energy in this, especially with that Seven of Pentacles being that final card. That card is going to be all about investments, investing time, energy, intention, especially, like I said before, in regards to where you are moving. You definitely want to put your all into this, especially when figuring out what direction you're going to move in. Let's pull some cards on love.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to work out.
I
The
love it.
direction.
Oh, yes. So there's your confirmation. Do I feel it so in the end you will end up moving? Absolutely. It's just going to be a matter of time, as you should take to find that specific place that is going to basically tug at your heartstrings.
Right.
Yeah. In regards to love, I would definitely encourage you to step outside your comfort zone. Are you currently single? Liz? So the first card is the Seven of Swords. However, that card thankfully felt reversed. That card is going to refer to the lack of self-sabotage. So definitely thinking outside the box and embracing the possibilities and even opportunities that lie ahead. The second card was the Ace of Pentacles. That card is going to refer to unexpected stability. If you are single, I will say that I feel like they're just basically going to drop in your lap, as that is what aces represent. Something unexpected happening, followed by strength, exercising that courage, that bravery. Hey, Liz.
Yes.
Oh, love. Okay. So, like I
Sorry,
was saying,
I
yeah,
sorry I
you're
lost
fine.
contact there.
You are totally fine. No worries. The first card was a lack of self sabotage. So, I was really happy to see that. Your second card refers to unexpected stability. So, in essence, I feel as though if you are single, they're going to drop into your lap. If you are with someone, stability will be restored into the relationship. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Awesome. Strength was your next card. That card is going to refer to exercising courage as well as being brave. You really want to put your best foot forward, especially seeking what you want in a relationship, not settling for less. Your fourth card was the King of
Yes.
Wands. This refers to success and it being even a passionate connection. I thought that was really awesome. Followed by that Two of Wands, making a plan and putting it into action. Don't be afraid, like I said before, to step outside your comfort zone, especially in terms of going after what you want. Does that make sense, love?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad, Liz.
Wonderful.
I am so glad. Like I said, don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. I know it could be a little bit daunting, but definitely go where the opportunities are.
Okay, thank you.
You're so welcome, Liz. You have a wonderful night.
Thank
You're welcome. Take care. Oh, how
you.
beautiful. Guys, that reading was absolutely amazing. It really was. Did you guys know that tonight is the night of the new moon? So definitely set your intentions for those new blessings and opportunities that you want to come into play. It actually is in the sign of Gemini, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. Shout out to my dear friend Jen. She just celebrated her 50th birthday party or her 50th birthday. I am so proud of her, and she too is a Gemini. So, love, I hope you're taking advantage of tonight's new moon. So guys, I hope that, with me explaining things in terms of like the new moons, the full moons, things like that, and even offering suggestions in terms of things that you can do, I hope that is definitely helpful. You know, I know that for me and in my own life, I like to do little things, little rituals, if you will, of just clearing the energy and setting new intentions with each lunar phase. I find it to be most beneficial, but also it helps me to mentally and emotionally stay on track. It does. Just like those gratitude journals. Guys, those gratitude journals are so incredibly important. They can also help you in manifesting. What is required in manifesting? Unwavering faith, but also gratitude, having a grateful heart. So you want to make sure that you have those two energies moving forward. Let's go with our second caller. Diane, you with me?
I am. I'm right here.
Oh, love, welcome to Sessions with Spirit. How are
Thank
you
you.
doing this evening? You're so welcome. How are you doing this evening?
I'm okay. Just kind of worried about my living situation.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. When I am done with the show,
Yeah,
would you like me to light a candle for you?
please do.
Absolutely, Diane. I have no problem. Let me just jot your name down real quick. But yes, so we're gonna do or pull cards on your living situation. Why don't you tell me about it?
I've lived in my house for over 20 years, and
Mhm.
now I've got some structural problems with it and no money to fix it.
Oh, my love,
And
that is so stressful.
yes, it is.
Go ahead.
Because I
Go
can't live
ahead.
anywhere else as cheaply as I live here.
Yeah.
And I just don't know what to do.
Well, that's understandable. First off, I do feel as though there are opportunities ahead. Definitely look into homeowners grants, things of that nature. Overall, are things
Oh,
going to work out in your favor? The answer is yes. So you are going to be able to stay where you currently are. Yes.
good.
I did the questions as a yes or no question, as a yes or no question. But with me, when I do yes or no questions, especially using tarot and not a pendulum, I always give background
Hmm.
and context to the answers. So your first card was the Eight of
Okay.
Pentacles. That's going to refer to things coming to fruition, things manifesting, things happening. Your second card was the Five of Swords. That's going to refer to you setting boundaries, especially with yourself and this worrying. What is worrying? Basically trying to manifest or focusing on exactly what you don't want to happen. Because that's where you're putting all your energy and intention, is worrying if X, Y, and Z happens. Your third card
Okay.
was the moon. That card is going to relate to doubt spheres as well as illusions. Like I said, watch your mindset and where and what you think, followed by the Empress. That card fell reversed. Instead of deciding not to decide, you want to decide, make that decision that you're going to be positive about it. You're going to figure this out. Things are going to be okay. Like I said, definitely do some research. There might be some grants um, or programs that you could apply for, followed then by the Eight
Okay.
of Wands. It's all about dynamics. I did go ahead and pull an extra card for you. It was the Knight of Cups. That card is going to refer to that chaotic emotional energy, that worry, that fear. I pulled two extra cards. So you got a total of eight. Nah. The next card was the Five of Cups. That card fell reversed. I was really happy to see that because that's going to refer to a lack of regret. So, like I said, I feel as though the situation is definitely going to work out for your favor. Then, followed by the Seven of Pentacles. That card is going to refer to investments. Definitely the ability to fix the property, to invest money into it, as well as having it fixed overall. Would I worry? No. Do I realize that that is way easier said than done? Of course. But I am a straight shooter when it comes to readings. I don't beat around the bush, and I am not what I call a yes reader. Like, oh, yes, you're going to get $1 million. And yes, he's going to leave his wife. And yes, he's going to come back. I can't do that. I can't. It's a disrespect to you, and it's a disrespect to the cards. The cards are revealing that things are going to work out and you are going to find the funds, whether it be through a grant, an assistance program, or you just happenstance and you come across money.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry. I really wouldn't. I know it's much easier said than done, but Diane, I really feel as though things are going to work out. Can I pull three oracle
Oh,
cards for you as well?
yes.
Absolutely. Okay. I love this deck. It is the Seasons of the Witch. It's the Litha edition. I actually speak to the author next week, and I am over the moon excited. Yes.
That's wonderful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm.
All right. So, Diane, your first card is Heather. That card is You Are Worthy, my dear. Silence the noise that strips you of your peace. Make sense? That worry, that
Yes.
angst, that fear, the what ifs, the waiting for the other shoe to drop. Your next card was Sunstone. And the uniqueness of who you are lives a world yet to be discovered. You already have the power within you. You just have to unleash it. Believe in yourself, have that
Hmm.
confidence. That third card is herb crafting. Allow your roots to dive into the depths. Your spirit calls for grounding. So, obviously, with all this stress, you are a bit unsettled. That definitely is my card for self care. Whether you do
Yeah.
makeup, however, and whatever your form of self care is, definitely make sure you pamper yourself and take that time for you.
Excellent. That this is what I needed to hear for sure.
Oh, Diane, I'm so
Mm.
happy I was able to help. I truly am. And
That's
please, if I may
wonderful.
be so bold, um, please follow me at Tarot Readings by Jean Rose on Facebook. I would love to be updated about your story and your situation and know where you're at.
Okay, what was that again? What on Facebook?
It's on Facebook, and it is Tarot Readings by Jean Rose.
Okay.
The link is also at the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Oh, Diane, this was an absolute pleasure. I'm so glad things are going to work out for you. Like I said, do it afraid if you have to, but definitely do not entertain those negative thoughts.
Good. I will definitely change my way of thinking right
Oh,
now.
Diane, I'm so glad to hear that. You be well and be blessed.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome, Diane.
Thank
You
you.
take care.
I will.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Guys, another beautiful reading that we knocked out of the park. I am so pleased with the readings that we were able to do this evening. Oh my goodness. And I was able to read from the Litho deck. I am so happy about that. I think I'm going to surprise a couple of my Siggies with a reading. I know you guys didn't ask for it, but I think it would be really cool if we closed out the show tonight with a couple of readings for you guys. So let's do it, right? So first up is going to be our beautiful Z. Yes, she is our Stiggy ambassador, also our Stiggy vampire. We call her lovingly. She is a wonderful part of our Stiggy family, as well as she is part of our mod squad. And guys, if you want to join us too, join us on TikTok under Mrs. Stiggy, Stiggi. So Z, your first card was the King of Pentacles. That card is going to refer to as be a success, specifically in terms of money. The second card was the Eight of Swords. However, that card fell reverse. No longer feeling trapped, captured, or stuck between a rock and a hard spot. And then, of course, your final card was the Nine of Pentacles. That card is going to relate to the start of long-term stability. So, yes, wonderful cards, love. What else should we read for? I think next up shall be, let's do Ada. Guys, I hope you're watching. And if you are, I give my entire Stiggy family a huge shout out. I love you guys so much. Yes, so Ada, your first card was the Nine of Pentacles. That's going to refer to the start of long-term stability. Your second card was the King of Pentacles. Again, that's success, especially in terms of money. And your final card was Temperance. This card, and especially, you know how I feel about this card. It is one of my tattoos. Temperance is all about exercise and patience. Once we do that, harmony is restored. We need to exercise patience with ourselves, perhaps another person, or even a situation. So no matter whatever the case may be, make sure you instill that patience so that that harmony can come back. And I think we might have time for a couple more. Let's go for Ash. Ooh, Ash. The first card is the Three of Cups. That card is going to relate to celebrations, of course. Second card is the Eight of Cups. That card fell reversed, thankfully. So you don't need to let anybody go right now or anything go right now. Remember, Cups is the emotion suit. So you want to kind of stay where you are at. And the final card is my favorite, and that is the Queen of Wands. That card is all about being a warrior, taking every brick that is thrown at you and using it to build your foundation. It's also about fortitude, strength, courage, bravery. It's also about resiliency, as well as passion and also strength, if I didn't already say that. So, yes, it's a beautiful card, and it also corresponds to that fantastic fire energy. Next up, let's read for Jamie. Yes. She is another one of our Stiggy mods. She's absolutely wonderful. So shout out just to the Stiggy family, as I said before. You guys, if you haven't already, definitely check us out over on TikTok. I give readings, I do mediumship. We have a fabulous time over there. First card is going to be the Four of Pentacles. That card is going to be all about holding on to something that you need to let go of. Followed by that Three of Cups. Again, a card about celebrations, really soaking in the moment and staying in the present. Your last card was the Eight of Cups, and that card fell reversed, thankfully. So there's nothing that you quite need to let go of at this time, whether it be emotionally or even a person. You're good where you're at. Yes. Let's also do one for Loreline. Yes. Ma. So okay, so first card is going to be the Two of Wands. That card is going to be all about putting a plan together. Second card is going to be the Five of Cups. That card fell reversed. That lack of regret, of course, then followed by the Four of Cups. Being active, staying put, or like not staying put, not having those thoughts out of boredom, but instead kind of thinking about and doing things as well. Guys, I think we have time for one or two more. Yes, this was a really fun way to close out the show tonight. Oh my gosh, how fun. And it definitely is a way for me to give back on top of doing the live callers, but also doing these readings for the city. So next up, we're going to pull for Kristen. Yes, we are. Kristen, your first card is the Empress. This card is going to be all about deciding not to decide, then followed by the Star. That's going to refer to a hope, wish, or dream coming true. The final card was the Ten of Wands. That card fell reversed. So no longer feeling overwhelmed, not having a lot on your plate anymore, and being able to take things in stride. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful readings tonight, guys. Let's do one for Josh, my birthday twin. Yes. Mm. So your first card was the Two of Cups. That card, of course, is going to refer to true love. Second card is the Two of Swords. That card fell reversed. That card is going to refer to kind of knowing what direction you want to go in. Instead of indecision, it refers to the direct opposite, deciding on what you want and knowing what you want. That beautiful third card was the Hermit. That card did fall reversed. So instead of light at the end of the tunnel, we are at that end and we are at that light. Yes. Oh, what beautiful cards, guys. Amazing. And of course, I have to do one for the most important statement of all, and that is my wife. So, baby, I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you. Yes, I am. Guys, just remember, like I said before, I know I already mentioned it. Do not forget that tonight is the new moon. Definitely set your intentions, write them on a piece of paper. Hell, even write them on a napkin. It doesn't matter what they're written on or how they're written. What matters is you take the time to sort of have that focus and write that out. Your first card is the Five of Wands. That's going to refer to picking and choosing your battles. Second card is one of our favorites, and that is going to be death. That's endings followed by beautiful new beginnings, a rebirth, or even renewal. And then your final card was the Three of Wands. That card is going to be all about having positive expectations. You know, it's not lost to me that the first and third card were both from the Wand suit, and you and I are both fire signs. So definitely soaking in that fire energy, that power, that resiliency, that strength, that fortitude, that passion, creativity, courage, bravery, all of that, and even that power, standing in it and really reveling in it. So soaking it up, if you will. Let's pull one more card. And that was the Page of Pentacles, the start of new financial opportunities. Guys, remember the Pentacle suit refers to money and material things. Guys, if you like this tonight and you like my style of reading, definitely do not be afraid to reach out. Again, my name is Jean Rose. I do offer private sessions for tarot readings, oracle, as well as evidential mediumship. You can find me down at the bottom at Tarot Readings by Jean Rose. I am on Facebook. You can also find me on Instagram as well as TikTok. Follow me at Tarot by Jean Rose or Mrs. Stiggy on TikTok, Stiggi. Guys, this has been absolutely fantastic. I have truly enjoyed this. Like I said, I cannot wait for next week because we're going to be speaking to Lorraine Anderson. So definitely stay tuned for that episode. Yes, we have 7 days and I am so excited. You know that I'm just going to be tickled pink next week. I have all of her decks. So yes, I am super excited to be able to have the opportunity to speak with her. Guys, as always, I want you all to have a beautiful night. Remember, I am available for private appointments. If you like my style of reading, definitely give me a follow or a shout. You can also email me at tarotbyjeanrose@gmail.com. That's tarotbyjeanrose@gmail.com. Send me your inquiries for readings. I can definitely recommend what session would work best for you. And I also adhere to all budgets. So don't feel as though I am out of reach. Guys, I want you all to have a beautiful night. Enjoy the weekend. I know Allie and I are. We have some events going on with the family this weekend, so we're super excited for that. I wish you all a beautiful night. Be blessed, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care.